It's an adored relic from the 1950s, a 1954 MGTF Roadster that Charles McNair of Watertown, Connecticut, inherited from his father, who was the original owner. It's been in his family for 70 years.
He got it for his 37th birthday from his mother, and we've had the car ever since.
McNair says the MG was very actively driven by his parents.
They were very active in the La Jolla Sports Car Club, just north of San Diego, and the weather permitted sort of year-round motoring. And so there were very frequently, at least a couple of rallies every month that they would go on. And these would range anywhere from 150 miles to 350 mile rallies, followed by a dinner with the sports car clubs. It was very, very nice. And as I got older, I became his navigator on these things. And he was a man of few words. And he said, whatever you do as a navigator, just don't throw up.
McNair's father passed away in 1981, and he inherited the MG.
When he handed the car to me, when he handed the keys to me in '81, he said, die in the crash. That was it.
The MG, which McNair had driven in high school and the start of college, was in California and needed to be brought to Connecticut. Upon arrival, it underwent a restoration.
Came back here in '91, and I had it redone. There's a great place now out of business, but in Bethlehem, that took it down to the bare metal and did stem to stern recovery on it. This, what you see, is from 1991. I haven't done anything other than polish it.
The MG features suicide doors and is powered by a 1,550cc inline four-cylinder engine that has been bored out to 1,350 cc's. The MGTF was produced from 1953 to 1955, and it replaced its aging predecessor, the MGTD, which came out in 1949. It wasn't all that different from its predecessor, but it did have more comfortable seats, the engine got tweaked, and so did the styling.
But it was really a transition car until they brought out the MGA, which is a very traditional-looking sports car.
Being British-made, it can be temperamental. In fact, it overheated when taken out on the road for Ride Connecticut, but McNair has fortunately found help in keeping it roadworthy.
I had stumbled across this wonderful British mechanic, and he also loved the car, and so he's kept the car running in far better shape than it ever was. Before that, my wife wouldn't go out with me because it would break down, and she had to stay by the phone to come rescue me.
No matter when McNair takes it out, the MG brings back memories.
The connection with my father is very important to me. It's a lovely car. All the modern cars now look all pretty much the same. They have the same aerodynamics and things, so the MG, I think, is pretty distinctive.
That's Ride Connecticut. I'm Bud Wilkinson, and please, if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to Ride Connecticut's YouTube channel.